guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are building a lot of stuff. That's kind of in a nutshell what's happening, and we will continue that journey because there's slightly less a reason for us to continue planning out too much more stuff if we're not actually getting it built. But there's a lot of stuff that we could potentially start working on. Like some of these roads into various directions. One of the key things I want to get up and running is some of our rail connections, which, of course, we seem to have a lot of track builders on the move at the moment. So this is starting to get built. We've got track builders coming around trying to get connected over here so that we can run that rail. We want to definitely get this rail up and running, so there's lots of little pieces of track being constructed. And while we're at it, let's have a quick look at what is actually actively under construction at the moment. And we are missing steel. Okay, so who's doing what with regards to steel? We've got lots of traffic here now, which is noteworthy, of course, but we are delivering steel where exactly? We're delivering steel potentially over here. This guy could be delivering steel to the rail construction office. So let's make sure we are delivering steel there as well from the border. Just in case we run out of steel in these locations and can't get it here quick enough, let's just get that extra bit there because we don't want to delay rail construction due to steel not being available. I'd rather import it than not have it available when we need it. Of course, lots of steel production underway, and we need to get this going so that we can further bolster our steam production. Now, I didn't actually end up doing what I wanted to do, and that is have a look at where our construction activities is actually underway at the moment. So we have a few bits and pieces actually assigned. There's some other items that's not assigned at the moment. So that section there, for instance, is not assigned, but I think we would want to have it assigned. Yes, we definitely want to have that assigned. So let's make sure that is assigned. These cannot be assigned at the moment. This is done. That's not done. These guys should be... Oh yeah, we can certainly start looking at accessing a little bit of this as well. And then we just want to make sure that we're going around this side also. Now, the question is, do we assign from this side? Oh, we've got that built and we've got this assigned. Do we assign it from this side? We could run it in here. Now, I think maybe let's just continue this journey. They do this pretty quickly, so let's just not try and get these things messed up and confused by running into one another. What I also want to do is I just want to have a look at what's going on in this general area. So we are actively doing these. Let's just have a quick look, because everything here, I'm assuming everything here is under construction, under allowable construction. There and there and there and there. It's all set for construction. And even these ones are set for construction. So we should get this going. These, I believe, are not, right? No, they are. They seem to be on as well. Anyway, we wouldn't want to do that. So let's stop this construction. And we'll stop that construction for the time being while we quickly just make sure the first route and interaction direction is going around the corner over here. So as these guys come around, we just want to make sure that is happening. Now, did we start seeing a little bit of steel come in? I think we are seeing a little bit of steel over there. We should be seeing steel in here, not necessarily. A research program has finished. We've just been continuing some research. Let's have a look over here. What can we do? Conversion to aluminum oxide, that's a thing. Uranium separation, that's a thing as well that we might want to do. Train production, airport infrastructure, and then all of these waste facilities. I'm guessing the waste is the biggest one. So let's start the renewables and all of the various waste waste items there. So let's make sure that keeps going. We have steel back in the mix over here. So, and we do not have too much of an issue over here. So I think we're okay. And if we look at the other border post, that's looking pretty reasonable as well. And we are still exporting mixed waste over here. Let's have a quick look at what's happening at our mixed waste storage facility. Oh, that is very, very manageable due to us going to a different border post now. So I think we're under control. Let's have a look at these guys. Struggling a little bit to keep pace, but it's not in dire straits just yet. This is all set up, so we could ramp up production here if we wanted to, and I think we do want to. So let's get ourselves 5 additional workers to pop in here. We should have that. Oh, we don't have that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just pay for these construction items because I don't think they can actually access them because we don't have any other real road connection. So that one might have been possible, but certainly the one in the middle wouldn't have been. So unfortunately, I had to kind of just do that. So what I want to do is see if this tram comes in, whether we're going to get our 5 people to pop in. Oh, yeah, there they are. They're already here, ready, doing their thing. Why do we have... Oh, we don't have... Oh, this is still under construction? Come on. Can I just get this construction going? Because I get this was an issue. So we had them walk around. They walked around. Okay, interesting. Anyway, we won't want them to walk around. What we want to do is get this thing filled up again, so we don't want that to go out. So we may as well up our workers here to 15, get the full complement in here. Now, these things are going to start filling up even more aggressively, so we do want to keep an eye on that. Now, okay, all of this... Do I have track builder around? No, not really. So where are all my track builders? What are they doing? Okay, at least this guy has finished. So these are finished, right? So these bridges are finished. Oh, and this guy is moving. So that's useful to see. Any other track builders? We should have a track builder. We should have track builders doing their thing in this area, right? I'm always amazed that I can't see my track builders. We are now out of prefab panels, but prefab panels are really only required, and they are being unloaded at the moment, and steel is being unloaded as well. So really, this should be fairly reasonable. Oh, it's gonna get stuck behind that guy now, but anyway, it's not the end of the world that that's happening. Why are you... Let's see, as soon as you get through there, this should open up, right? Yeah, there we go. And I guess this is, yeah, it was all a block there because we don't have extra. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's okay. It's not the end of the world that that's the way it's happening. Now, where are the track builders? They should all be doing their thing, right? Lots of little sections that can be constructed. That one is moving. That one's moving. That one's moving. And this one is not moving. Oh, now it's moving. Okay, so they are all out and about. And I think that's the kind of primary reason. I just wanted to check that, to just see that everything is working the way it kind of should be. So if we come back over this way, we should have some track builders doing some things here. Yep, here we go. We're seeing a little bit of track building going on over there. That section's done. This section still needs to be done. These are done. So actually we can assign the next piece here. This guy is quite comfortably going around doing its thing. So it'll go all the way up here, and then hopefully it will just extend beyond. Excellent. That goes really quickly. Ooh, that's a bit of a clash over here. But I'm assuming we're in a reasonable position. Why only like 3 catenaries and then you're done? Right? That's the piece that bothers me a little bit, because it should be doing a lot more than that. Right? It should be doing long stretches of it, to be honest. So you can come and do the next section there. This section didn't even finish off the section. It was so close to finishing off the section. One more catenary and it would have finished off the section, which just bothers me that it's so silly. Where's this guy going? Where are you heading? Oh, coming back in this way to do this? I guess ignore the red light for me, please, and just build the thing. Yeah, I guess you'd be able to finish that off. Good. Okay, now you're done. Teleport you out of the way so we can get this piece going. I just want to make sure we're moving on all of that. Now, there's lots of construction underway over here. I want to have a little bit of a look at, before we get too deep into it, this is okay. I want to have a little bit of a look at potential helicopter pickups for construction materials. An interesting one to be on fire, but we should be okay. Yeah, these guys are pretty close and ready to go. We just started production over here, so the health and safety here is not quite up to scratch yet. This is ticking in the right direction. Now we're starting to see a little bit more, so I might up this a little bit more as well. Now, I guess part of the plan would be to start the construction over here. So let's continue construction of these bridge items, and let's assign our road building crews to come and do that. And at some point we want to do something over here. What I was kind of wondering about is whether I just do a bit of a low-level bridge through here. I kind of think that's a good idea. So while we're kind of waiting a little bit, let's have a quick look. I want to just clear a little bit through here and then switch on this. So instead of leveling that out, I'm going to put it back at the bottom level. I hope I've got some crews here that make it work. So level terrain from the center, make it as small as possible. We do not have any bulldozers in the range. Where are my bulldozers? I thought I had them over here. I moved them. The idea being, I want to maintain the natural area here, and I mean, obviously we can do that, but I'd rather just build a bridge through here for a little bit of interest, and maybe even through here. And the question about that is, we could, if we were kind of doing a little bit of this, we could at some point in the future get some level of water connectivity through here, right? And I think I'm going to go ahead and plan for that. Now, this one might just be just for aesthetics, so a low-level bridge. This one might go a little bit higher. So what I'll do is I'll bring the vehicles back. They're parked all the way over here. I guess they're parked. Oh, look at this. I need to come and stock this. These guys, let's move them to our depot all the way up here. They should be able to reach that. So let's bring them back in this way to come and work over there for a little bit. Let's quickly have a look at what we've got over here. So for the time being, I'm going to do a few snow plows. I want to do these guys. Plowing speed is 50 kilometers an hour, and I think that's the one for us. Give me at least a couple of them over here, and we'll up it to a 2-kilometer radius so we can see what we're grabbing. That seems pretty reasonable, actually. Though I might add an extra little path connection through here. Oh yeah, construction is underway. Let's quickly remove at least up to there. And then what I want to do is, if I wanted to do a bit of this, are we reasonably connecting these things? Not really. If we were to run it up to there, now we're seeing reasonable clearing of this area. So really we should have most of our areas plowed and ready. If we look at this over here, That should be good also. Do we have snowplows in this area? Oh, the older versions is what we've got over here. And then the question is, do we have got snowplows up here as well? And that should do the rest of it. So really, most of our areas are in snowplow range now. So those 2 spots there is pretty good. So that should help out all of these areas. Now, the one thing that I kind of wondered about is, okay, so something we didn't plan out just yet is the ability to pick up cargo, right? So this guy would be able to pick up cargo here. We'd be able to pick up cargo over there. So we'll be able to do gravel. We'd be able to do prefabs, no problem. Yeah, prefabs, gravel. What else do we have here? We should be able to squeeze out planks, even though it's a little bit convoluted right over there. Asphalt is where? We had asphalt plant somewhere. Where's my asphalt plant? Over here, right? This is my asphalt plant. Okay, so we might have to just suspend this construction a little bit. Let's suspend it for now because I might make some changes here. Let's suspend that construction as well. And let's suspend this construction just in case. I just want to see. At the moment, this is not going to be reasonable for us to do the setup. So I might want to just have a bit of a look. So realistically speaking, these guys, is it this the one? It's not a parking spot. Ah, there we go. Oh my. What is that? What is this? Oh, this is the fire station. Okay, hang on. So this one doesn't connect to it. This one, ooh. I don't think it's going to work, guys. I don't think so. It's close. It's really, really, really close. I don't think this side is achievable due to the road. We could. That's, oh man, I wish I kind of had a thought about it. Wish I thought about it. It's really close. I kind of wondered if we do. Man. So here we could make it work, right? That is, okay, so this one's going to be a bit of a bummer. This one over here, ooh, this one could work. So we could actually have, but it's just going to be the one, all right? So we need to be a little bit more cautious about it. Now, the question mark in my head is if I were to demolish this, could I have another area where we could access it? And the answer to that is no. Okay, so let's have a look. If we go to mods, right? And then we say helicopter something, right? Helicopter, compact, helipad, asphalt heliport? What does that mean? Ooh. Okay. Now this is starting to get a bit more interesting. Okay, so this could potentially give us that, right? And all we need to do is have a look at what this actually looks like. So I guess let's have a look at this. Is this, I guess it's not kind of the reasonable height, right? And I don't know where. I've got an asphalt plant somewhere else, right? So let's get out of here. I just want to look. So asphalt, compact, passenger heliport, rooftop heliport. Oh, this is just a compact one. Okay, hang on. A compact heliport. Let's have a look. Does that work for it? No. This is not the kind that we're after. A rooftop. Ah. This is the one. So this could work if we just want to have a look at what that looks like, right? Oh yeah, it's on a little thing. So could we do it here? It's not quite. We could do it something like that, right? That would actually make sense. It would actually look fairly reasonable to do that. Right? Because, I mean, a little bit of clashing there. Okay, so we could make it work. The answer is we could make it work. So what we want is a rooftop heliport. We'll grab the asphalt one as well, just in case that's of interest. The compact passenger one. We'll get this one in there as well. Red rooftop heliport. So what does this look like? It's the same thing, right? So let's just get the red rooftop in there. A hospital heliport. Now, I don't necessarily think this is the one for us, but presumably it could also work. Especially if we have it in a reasonable kind of location. But I guess the issue with this one is that it's not quite kind of really sized appropriately. A rural passenger heliport. That's interesting. That's not bad. Urban passenger heliport. Ooh, what is that? Let's just have a look at this for a little bit. If we zoom it in here. So what does that mean? Is that like a road underneath it? An urban, so you have it in the middle of your city somewhere? It obviously doesn't clash with stuff. So potentially you have it kind of somewhere. Where? I'm just thinking. Oh yes, maybe somewhere over here, right? So if we have it. Oh yeah, something like this, for instance, right? So next to these buildings, blah blah blah, people can get to it. Anyway, I'm not gonna necessarily do that. And then we've got a helicopter construction office, which I will also kind of earmark for construction because at some point we won't want to do that. Okay, perfect. So that's looking pretty good. We have these guys back over here. So what I can quickly do is I can switch this on. We will just level it from the center. We'll go nice and small. And we'll just push this back a little bit. Level it from the center. And I was kind of thinking what I'll do is I'll just level it there. We'll have a little stream just kind of running through here, right? Yeah, so we'll do something like that. So at least we've got kind of the water kind of running through here. And if we switch off this, what does this look like? I mean, that's looking good. That's good, looking really good. Now, the next part of this is if I wanted to really open up a channel through here for actual boats. So what I'll do, actually, let's just trim the entire thing back there and there. And now switch on this. Okay, so here, and now it's going into night, so this is going to look horrendous. But what we really want to do is we want to level it from here. We want to open it nice and wide. And we want to run it through here. And I guess what we need to do is we need to actually just drop down these ones. Okay. Excellent. So I think that is pretty useful. We won't do a massive through channel through here, but we definitely want to do a little something. Okay, I guess that's probably about right. Now we're just gonna go from center and try and get these nice and connected here to allow for that through movement. We're basically dredging the channel. Not that we've got dredging boats. We're just doing it. We're just driving the bulldozers down into the water. So presumably, this channel here will give us navigability through this area, right? But what we'll need to do is we'll need to raise, because this is very low, we'll need to kind of raise the road levels up. So if I go and I level it maybe from this area here. Okay, it's just so that we're basically trying to push up this a little bit. So let's raise this up. Using the excavators is a little bit more effective. Well, we've got two of them, but it's a little bit more effective than the bulldozers. Even if we just have one, it's still a little bit more effective. So you get it to a reasonable level, and then you start to just push them around a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll do that. Give ourselves a little bit of room here, but eventually we're still going to have to run it over to the other side. So what is this level? This is 7. So we're effectively 7 meters above water. So if we have a look at vessels, let's have a quick look at vessels. Okay, before we look at vessels, let's just see what's going on here. Well, we don't have to pause it. So that's done. That's done. That's done. All catenaries all the way around. We've got a little bit of here that we'll need to have a look at. Okay, perfect. That's looking awesome. Let's go jump into this and just see where everybody's assigned. Nothing's assigned? You've got to be kidding me. Just get back over here. You've got to have something assigned. You've just finished off everything? Look at that. The whole thing's been done. Okay, we're gonna have a look at that before we go continue our journey there. What I just want to do is just kind of can we please just get the rest of these things electrified, please? All of that's done. We will need to electrify that. We will need to electrify this one here. We will need to electrify all of those. That one is electrified, so that's all good. This is done. This is done. We'll need that section to be electrified. Then we can do the last one here. All of this is good stuff. Okay, perfect. So get moving on those. Come in over here and let's see, where are we at with electrification on this? We haven't actually even made a start on that. So I guess what we'll need to do... Well, do we need to electrify this one? I'm just thinking, for now, maybe we don't. Well, we do. Well, this is going to be challenging to electrify as we try and do this. So I'm going to switch this off. Let's have a look. So this is done, right? So now we can run this one in. As long as we allow it to switch back, it can get to either one of those and run back in this very same direction. So the question would be around electrifying potentially this stretch through here. Is that a wooden section? Looks like it's a wooden section. We would potentially electrify this stretch through here. Let's do that. Let's just get it done. Electrification. Up there, up there, up there. All of that. All of that. All of that. All of that. And through there. I'm not going to do that just yet. Through here. Through there. Electrify through there. Electrify here. Electrify down this way, over there, and into that. Excellent. Okay, so now we need to pretty urgently get this electrified. Because I guess now that train is stuck and we're going to stop having access via... Okay, so what we'll do for the time being, I'm going to do a little sneaky thing here just so that we don't actually have issues. I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to pay for that one section there, okay? If I go... get rid of this thing. If I go and I say auto build using rubles, I'm just going to pay for that section. Okay. And now what that means is we can get in this way and back out that way. So let's just get our, actually just get our mixed signal going that way. And then we'll have a mixed signal in there. And so now I believe that guy should find his way. Right? You should be able to get there. Just see him? Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So he can get in while the rest can start the construction. Okay, so that's good. You need to really check these things because they end up being quite an issue. Quite an issue. Okay, so let's see about making a start on these sections. And I'm guessing we'll make a start on... Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done this. Because what's happened now is now our track builders can't get here, right? Missing steel. I just want to keep an eye on this track builder. Is it just coming to... So maybe just getting through these sections. Oh, okay, that's fine. Get in there. No, what are you doing? What is that? Back this way and then this way? You've got to be kidding me. Well, I love the fact that it can path that way to make it work. Okay, fine. Just get that section electrified. The quicker we can get this electrified, because it's just this little section, then the track builders will be back on track for the other side. Right? And finish off whatever this is. It's a little weird, but I guess the game needs this level of flexibility to really make it work. Okay, so that's not electrified at all at this stage. This guy got in there, no problem. So I guess we shouldn't have too many issues with this. So, okay, this is fine. Get this electrification in there. It's going to pop in there, do the rest of that, and hopefully continue straight through there. But for some reason... Oh, there was a train in there. Perfect, no problem. Just get it done, as long as it's done. And now you're not unable to do your thing? No, you're fine. You'll be able to get out there, no problem. This guy is... what? Trying to get in here? Potentially. That's okay. I don't mind. Get in there. Should be fine. Trying to get in there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I don't mind that. Excellent. Oh, he's trying to get where? This is a bit silly. I'm sure there's more direct, better ways of getting to where you want to go. And now you go... What? You could have just done through there. Do we have funny... okay. I guess this is the issue, right? So presumably, if we had mixed signals here and here, it would have been fine. They didn't need to do all the way through there. They could just do whatever. Anyway, I think this is almost done, that little section through there. So the track builders should be able to get through here on their journeys to wherever they're going. This guy is electrifying quickly. So we should be okay with this and be able to move over to the other side while we electrify the rest. I'm kind of tempted to see whether we're seeing any further electrification going on over here. Realistically speaking, we've got everything we need to get in We still need... no. We should be fine. We should be fine. That's all electrified. And that is all electrified to go back. I like it. I like it. Guys, I'm going to buy train and start bringing in iron from the border. I believe that should be fine. So we've got a lot of stuff in here. We're going to continue to use these dumpers, the 50-ton version. If we just go back and have a look at cargo wagons for a second. 50-ton open hoppers. Okay, if we open wagon, no. This one, no, it's not good. These are not good. Not good. If we just go to like best value, really, and start it off from there, we want to see our first hopper. Oh, Falls open hopper. So this guy is pricey, but carries a lot more and can go what kind of speeds? We don't have anything about speeds in here, right? That's interesting. So potentially what we should do is we should upgrade. We've got reasonable amounts of cash, but we do have this ready to go, right? Okay, let's start off with our electric locomotive. We want something that is... What do we want? Let's just get value, right? So something like this is strong. That's not necessarily not strong. What's our first kind of cheaper one? These are still pretty good, actually, and pretty quick. What have I been running for these guys? Go over here. These are a little slower. I don't necessarily want the slower ones. That's a little bit less power. This is reasonable power, actually. The Class 350 electric. And then this guy. I don't know why it's saying this isn't good value. I really don't know. Unless it's value in terms of money and we've sorted it the wrong way around. But I guess this is okay. I'm going to run this guy. 160. At a little bit more expensive, I'm going to run the 160. It's the same level of power. I'm going to grab that guy. And let's just go with what we've got. Right? So we limit the expense at this point in time. I think that's the real plan here. So now this train is carrying reasonable amounts of iron, 450 tons, and we can obviously get back to doing better here. What I want to do is I want to assign you some work, right? So come over here. You're going to come in and you're going to load up on iron, okay? Wait until you're full. Then you're going to pop over this way. Where is it? What am I doing? It's over here. I'm a little bit confused. Then I'm going to pop in over here. You're going to say, wait until unloaded. Only iron, of course, in case you have something else with you. I'll just do that. And really, that is it. So what we'll do is we'll open up the line. We'll say, call this Nova Grad Iron import rail. There we go. Save that and say, do it. Do it, buddies. Do it. There we go. That's the guy. The guy is doing its thing. Let's enjoy this journey. Get that out of the way and let's enjoy this journey. This should be pretty quick, actually. Let's clear a few things out here. This should be pretty quick to get to the border. Then it'll take a while to load. Get through there. Stop it. Get through here. Now we should be able to get straight through and not have too many other issues. Yeah, run straight through there. We wouldn't generally run straight through here, but obviously this is where the depot is. Get out of there, run through the town. Wow, look at that. Switches over. Wow, switches over. There's something to be said for all of the switches. It makes them go around one another from time to time. Here we go, straight across the bridges. Actually, can we see what our speed is? 150. So I guess our wagons are limited by 150, but that's fine. I don't mind that. We're running at 150. I would love to see what the status is when we're actually running fully loaded. Excellent. No one's waiting. We can get straight in there. And can we load at a reasonable rate? Yeah, it seems pretty good, actually. Okay, so there we go. That's it. That's the end of that journey. So that should all work, even though there's still lots of little bits and pieces for us to handle. All of the construction here has been done. We've got that fully worked out. So we should be fine to keep going on that side. And once all of the electrification is done, there we should be okay. Now, let's get back to the guys and just see where we're actively constructing now. We don't have anything. It's probably because of how we did it there. So can I please get you to work on this and on that? And please work on this and please work on that. Right? Let's get these sections done as quickly as we can. Now, on the other hand, we don't seem to have done the job fully on this side, right? Because we've done it up to here, but now we need to do these sections and finish off the rest of that. But this has all been done. What has not been done is these sections. Interesting. So I guess what I'll do is I'll start it off from this side so that we mess around with that kind of track, which is kind of actually actively used a little bit less. I mean, a little bit more. So let's not mess around with that. Excellent. Good. Now back to this. I wanted to have a bit of a look at if we were to buy a boat, right? No, that's not what I want. Over here, the harbor. Now, if I want to buy a vessel, like let's say a hopper, for instance, do we know the height? 17 meters, 28 meters. So this is a little hopper ship, which is not bad. So if we say 16, 17, 19, so if we do 20 meters, we should really be able to cover off most of this river vessel. We could even use some of those. But yeah, I guess a height of 21 meters will go a long way. Frida can get in at 28. So if we wanted to get Frida in there, we would need to get it up to 28. So 20 will cover off most things. 20, 21. Yeah, cover off most things. 20, 21. Frida is about the biggest one we've got. So at the moment we did 7, which means we have to go up an extra 20 meters to get to the other side here. So that is quite a challenge for us, right? So let's see. Switch this back on. And what we need to do, actually, we need this tool. Oh, train is waiting for a long time. Let me quickly have a look at where that is. Okay, let's pause it here. So there's obviously some issues. This guy needs to go where? Okay, so now we've got a bit of a challenge on our hands here. Because this guy, well, he needs to get back all the way over here. So where are we busy making issues? Is it because we've got... Why is this guy not being able to do his thing? So this guy, I'm just going to let this guy go, right? Do your trick. If everybody else stays stationary where it is, this guy should be able to get to this spot here and then... Oh, I guess that's the issue. Okay, so let's ignore the red light on that guy. Oh, crap. Now we're issues. Now we've got issues. Where is this guy? Okay. Yeah, that's an issue. I didn't quite realize we have 3 of them ready to go there. So this guy really was just in the wrong one. So let's... Can't see anything. Okay, here we go. So... okay, because we're currently actively using the wrong thing here. So in reality, what we need to do... Okay. What we need to do is I think we need to just get an extra little section in here. And I'm just gonna pay for it straight. So if we do that, should be fine. I'm going to pay for that little section. Okay, so now that's electrified. That means they should be able to get out and into that side. We, however, don't have... Okay, let's just get our mixed signals going over here. We will remove that mixed signal. And then that should all be good. So you should be able to transition to the other side. Now, we still have you on the wrong one. So if I were to send you back, I just want to send you back to where you came from. Okay. And change the direction. Thanks. Swap around. Go to the other side. I just want to see us sort this out. Yeah, you should be fine. So there's a little bit of teething problems when you have this going. So in reality, this guy should... Okay. What we need to do... So that's all done. Okay, what we need to do is we need to change this direction because it's just come back on itself. Okay. I know what the problem is here. Okay, this should work it all out. Now it'll run in the other direction only, while we still have this guy able to do what he needs to do. This guy, as soon as that's clear, he should be able to get back in, right? Yeah, there we go. Fine. It's atomic steel storage over here on fire. We've got stuff on the way. Should get there pretty quickly, I guess. Okay, now this guy will... what is that? Oh, it's this train. Okay, fine. No problem. That's okay. All good. Now, this guy's coming back. And these guys... Okay, we don't have the signaling that we need here. Okay, let's quickly just sort out what's going on with our track building. There's an issue. We're missing steel yet again. Should be able to sort that out fairly quickly. But what I'll want to do here is now here we just need to be a little bit more cautious around some of these things. So let's do that. Make sure you're doing your thing. Well, at least we're getting them out of the way now. This should really not be a big problem. Anyway, what we'll do is let's chain this up there. We'll chain that up that way. Similarly, we would want to do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and then generally just do a couple of signals every now and again. Okay, so that should be pretty reasonable now to make sure these trains are actually moving while that electrification is going on. Once that connects all up, it should all work. Okay, perfect. Now, can we see what's going on here? Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're going to transition the other train to this also. And this is going... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So that's working really well. The other train now needs to go and get electrified. Oh, there was the two waste trains that was causing me the grief. Where's my other... Okay, so this guy is a class 150. This guy is a class 350. Atomic Industrial Train Aggregate Unloading, and this is a 150. This goes to the steel mill. So I guess, you know what? All we need to do is actually just pause it for a second. We'll set it to the Nova Iron Import Rail, an overgrad Iron Import Rail, which I didn't actually realize I had. Okay, that's it. So it's there. It's okay. So this train and that train. This train is at the customs house, and that train is at the customs house waiting to load. So it should all be good. What's the situation with this? Full. That's good. This guy's still loading. Beautiful. Okay, so that was actually pretty straightforward. The other one should be right on top of that, and we should be doing good stuff. Okay, excellent. Get to the hospital here, or the hospital university, and let's do stroke prevention. So we'll get a little bit of research moving there. Okay, excellent. Guys, I think we should end the episode. We will look at what now that we've got some level of clearance here, and we can obviously expand that clearance to get into these areas and even ultimately connect it straight through. And I think that's probably a good idea. We could connect it through here. We could connect it through that way. I think the ship has sailed on connecting it. No. We could still connect it through here. I'll quickly have a look at that and get it all connected to the other side. So I guess before we build this, we'll need to have a little bit of a look at whether we're going to do the channel, straight through here, right? So I'll do that there. So just we don't forget it. And we'll do a similar thing straight through here. Just so that as we can have a look at whether we want to do the channel. I don't necessarily want to stop the interaction with the channel. What's going on with this guy? Let's just double check it. Waiting. Okay, these guys, I guess, are in each other's way because we... Excellent. Get that all sorted. Get it all done. Beautiful. Get you out of the way because you're messing up my mojo. I think you're going to do and come back, or you're finishing off a little section here. Yeah, I guess. Oh, no. You are, in fact, going back to finish that off. Let's just quickly see whether we do, in fact, have areas here allocated. Oh, that's built. That's all built. It's all electrified. So, I guess we've got sections here that's a little slither here that's not electrified. Okay, so let's quickly do that. So if I wanted to do this and that, and just wanted to get these guys assigned ever so quickly so that we make sure we get that electrified. And we'll pop back over here and have a look at this. Oh, there's still a little section here that's not been done. And a section there that's not been done. So let's get those two sections assigned quickly. Guys, I'm going to finish off the electrification of this section so that we are properly all sorted. Yep, get this section moving and get that section moving. Really the last piece of the puzzle. This is looking proper good now. Proper good. We should be churning out steel at significant rates now that we can actually maintain this. Got these guys loading up. Let's quickly see this guy as he comes back, what that means for us. This should be all electrified as soon as this section is done. This whole thing will get electrified, and then we can start electrifying the rest of this. Very keen to see that. I just want to see what the routing looks like when it gets here. He's going to get back here. What's going on? Why is this not doing anything? Oh, we don't have any workers there. We're waiting on workers, so that's an interesting one. Now we'll need to up our journey time there for the work. This guy will unload super quickly, so we've got even more iron ready to go. This guy's doing the straight ahead, going to loop around. It's okay, I don't mind that too much. Loop around. That's the plan in reality. I want to stop the funny directions of travel. This guy's heading back out. This guy's moving. Oh, we can actually get more people working full time now. This guy's getting back into that direction. That's fine. Clearing that out quickly. We're getting the other guy to come back with even more stuff. Again, 450. Yes, good stuff. Good stuff. We finished off a research program. We shouldn't even get close to running out of steam here. And now we'll need to have a bit of a look at what's going on with this. But it's looking good. We're not running out of that either. So, in the reality, we can go full tilt on steam. We need, on steel. We need more workers over here to obviously max out that journey. But yeah, things should bump up quite a bit now. Though we had what was our costs that's draining this so significantly? Anyway, now our export should be super effective. I think. Where is this guy going? Oh, there's a little section there that still needs to be fully loaded out. Let's just finish off that little slither. This guy is heading... Great stuff. I think you're almost done here, to be honest. Very close. Just finish off that last little section. And done. Should be able to just pop in there, turn around, and go back home. Excellent. So now this is all electrified. So in the next episode, we can move we can upgrade to a better train for the crops, and we'll run that a little bit more effectively. This is running effectively. This is running effectively. Our bridges here are under construction, though slow. Lots of construction items here. We should have a bit of a look at keeping pace with all of this, seeing what we've stopped and what's keeping going. Yes, so just so little by little, we're making some good progress over here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. We will continue at this journey in the next episode. And I think we're okay. I will need to have a look at bits and pieces of other stuff as well. Okay, guys, thank you so much again for watching. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think of all of our infrastructure. This is a pretty complex area, but I think in the long run, once we've got it all sorted out, it's going to be really good and effective. Tell me what you think about the canal idea. I like it. I think actually we could do multiple canals through here just to make sure we can actually use water transport quite effectively at a reasonable size. So let's have a look at some big bridges. A nice big bridge over here would be pretty iconic as well. So I'm kind of tempted to push for a nice big bridge across there. It's going to be awesome to do that actually, and then we can actually open up this channel a little bit more to do the nice big bridge in there, iconic bridge. So do tell me what you think of that idea. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.